This video is not about AIs or about some technology or robotics turning into demons or a love story so intense. In the middle of some kind of world demise, it is all about metal music beyond 20 years.
If your playlist looks like a mosh pit, you're a true metalhead. Metal music has always been more than just a genre. It's a lifestyle, a community, and for many, a way of life. From the raw energy of the mosh pit to the intricate guitar solos that send shivers down your spine, metal has a unique way of connecting with its fans. But what makes a band stand out in this fiercely competitive scene? Is it their technical prowess, their stage presence, or perhaps their ability to evolve and stay relevant over the years? Let's dive deep into the world of metal and explore the bands that have shaped the genre over the last 2 decades. But who's ruled the scene? The metal landscape has seen a plethora of bands rise and fall, each bringing their unique flavor to the table. Some have managed to carve out a niche for themselves, while others have faded into obscurity. The last 20 years have been particularly interesting, with the advent of new subgenres and the resurgence of old ones. From the brutal sounds of death metal to the melodic tunes of metalcore, the diversity within the genre is astounding. But amidst this ever-changing landscape, a few bands have managed to stand the test of time and leave an indelible mark on the scene. For the last 20 years, from underground brutality to global stardom, the journey of a metal band is often fraught with challenges. It's not just about making great music, it's about connecting with fans, putting on unforgettable live shows, and constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Some bands have managed to achieve this and more, becoming legends in their own right. Let's take a closer look at some of these bands and what makes them stand out. Only a few bands have left an indelible mark. Slipknot, for instance, has been a force to be reckoned with since their debut. Their masked personas, aggressive sound, and chaotic live shows have earned them a dedicated fanbase and critical acclaim. But they're not the only ones. Bands like Gojira have also made a significant impact with their technical mastery and atmospheric soundscapes. Their ability to blend heavy riffs with intricate melodies has set them apart from the rest. Is it Slipknot's masked chaos and relentless aggression? Gojira's technical mastery and atmospheric sound? Or perhaps it's the arena-dominating presence of Avenged Sevenfold? Known for their catchy riffs and melodic hooks, Avenged Sevenfold has managed to capture the hearts of metal fans around the world. Their ability to craft songs that are both heavy and accessible has made them one of the most successful metal bands of the last 2 decades. Or, Avenged Sevenfold's arena-dominating riffs and melodies? The past 20 years have given us unforgettable riffs, intense breakdowns, and epic live shows. But it's not just about the music, it's about the experience. The feeling of being in a crowd of thousands, all united by a shared love of metal, is something that can't be replicated. It's this sense of community and belonging that makes metal so special. And melodies? The past 20 years have given us unforgettable riffs, intense breakdowns, and epic live shows. But which band has truly defined modern metal? It's a question that has sparked countless debates among fans and critics alike. Some argue that it's the bands that have stayed true to their roots, while others believe it's the ones that have evolved and experimented with new sounds. Regardless of where you stand, there's no denying that the last 2 decades have been a golden era for metal. The past 20 years have given us unforgettable riffs, intense breakdowns, and epic live shows. But which band has truly defined modern metal? Comment below and tell us your pick. And if you're a fan of metal history, band rivalries, and music breakdowns, subscribe to Faceless Idea. Keep the horns up. But which band has truly defined modern metal? Comment below and tell us your pick. And if you're a fan of metal history, band rivalries, and music breakdowns, subscribe to Faceless Idea. Keep the horns up. Comment below and tell us your pick. And if you're a fan of metal history, band rivalries, and music breakdowns, subscribe to Faceless Idea. Keep the horns up. And if you're a fan of metal history, band rivalries, and music breakdowns, subscribe to Faceless Idea. Keep the horns up. What about the role of innovation in metal? Bands like Meshuggah have pushed the boundaries of rhythm and structure, creating a sound that's both complex and brutal. Their use of polyrhythms and unconventional time signatures has influenced countless other bands and helped to shape the modern metal sound. And let's not forget the impact of female-fronted bands. Acts like Arch Enemy and Nightwish have shown that metal is not just a boys' club. With powerful vocals and commanding stage presence, these bands have broken barriers and inspired a new generation of metalheads. How about the influence of technology? The rise of digital recording and social media has changed the way bands create and share their music. Bands like Periphery have embraced these tools, using them to connect with fans and push the boundaries of what's possible in metal production. And what about the role of festivals in shaping the metal scene? Events like Wacken Open Air and Download Festival have become meccas for metal fans, providing a platform for both established and emerging bands to showcase their talents. These festivals have helped to foster a sense of community and keep the spirit of metal alive. So, who do you think reigns supreme in metal? Is it the bands that have stayed true to their roots, the ones that have pushed the boundaries, or those that have embraced new technologies and platforms? Comment below and let us know your thoughts. And if you love diving deep into the world of metal, don't forget to subscribe to Faceless Idea. Keep the horns up. Comment below and let us know your thoughts. And if you love diving deep into the world of metal, don't forget to subscribe to Faceless Idea. Keep the horns up.